Gang, that's a fact though. Materialistic things are not worth your life, bro. How you gonna wear it if you dead, bro? You know what I mean? YouTube, fam, bam, what's poppin', folk? What's happening with y'all, man? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to another video. I go by Dunn. If this your first time tapping in, tap in. You smell me? I tap in, Dunn, like, hype. You know what I mean? Drop your comments, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. I need you to go the whole 9 with me. You smell what I'm saying? Cause we coming back to back like that, man. We ain't letting up. All gas, no breaks. Y'all know what's going on. Anyway, we in California, man. We in California today. Happy Sunday. Shout out to Cali, man. And today, man, my dog Warren Cali, he did a documentary a while back. I'm just now getting to it, but he was talking about all the rappers, bro, who came through Cali, man, and got their shit took.
Welcome back to another episode of Warren Cali. Now in the last week, a lot of incidents have popped up involving jewelry in LA. Ever since jewelry has been a thing in the culture, you can get your chain and your jewelry robbed anywhere. It's gangsters and thieves in every county, every city, and every state. But in LA, it has always been a thing in the culture, along with a list of other things. Now, people have been robbing from each other and stealing from each other since the beginning of time. And for many street dudes, robberies became the way that many get and got paid. LA residents have been known for decades of robbing people for change and jewelry, and even many of the locals in the city had their shit took or had somebody attempt to rob them. Maybe even some of y'all watching this video. It's such a common thing in the culture. You've seen in movies like Menace to Society, Kane robbing a man for his jewelry. And many tourists, artists, and celebrities.
Man, Kane robbed old boy for his rim, jewelry, all that. Kane came up too. I ain't gonna cap. And I was watching Menace to Society, bro, and it made me want a Mustang like that, a 5.0 Mustang. I might give me one too. You know what I'm saying? Just to play around with, for sure.
Come to LA thinking they're safe because of who they are, or since they went to a nicer area in LA County, they let their guard down, or they start paying attention and start slipping, resulting in them getting robbed, or worse, death. Many people come naive and don't think about things that could happen.
It's like that era was a lot of jacking, you know, it was a lot of pressure, extortion, you know.
Just NBA players are getting extorted?
All day. NBA players, rappers, musicians, anybody came to LA, it was just not a good place to be. You know what I mean? Like, right. If you got found or you was out shopping, and like if you can stay low, cool. But back then, if you was on the move and you get caught, you at their mercy.
LA has tales of famous people getting robbed that goes back decades. You don't hear some stories because back in the day, many criminals didn't broadcast or didn't have the outlets to broadcast their crimes like we do now. And that leads us to victims of these type of crimes. Nobody wants to get robbed or have someone go on social media flexing your chain. Because you got robbed don't make you soft or a punk. Anybody can get caught slipping at any moment.
But they don't. Y'all hear that, right? Look, bro, your chain ain't worth your life, man. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, bro, I don't really be wearing jewelry out like that. I may have on a cool little watch every now and again. But, like, no piece of jewelry, bro, is worth my life. None, bro. You know what I mean? I'm going to call the police on your ass anyway. But, like, no, hell nah. You want it? There you go, gang. You feel what I'm saying? Just know I'm finna dial 911 as soon as you walk off, nigga. And if I got my blick, I might bust your ass in the back. I'm not going to cap. I'm willing to probably do life. I'm not going to lie, but I ain't willing for you to take my life. Straight up.
The perspective put out when most people get robbed.
It's like, you know, if I'm caught down bad in the street, you can have your gun on you. But if I catch you, what do they say, element of surprise?
Yeah.
Catch you without grabbing it or having it in your hand ready to shoot, you got what you got to do. You got to either get up or die.
Facts.
Now, over the last few years, a lot of rappers have been robbed in LA. Some seem like setups, but when you slipping,
it's time to pay rent, and I have a hack. You could be getting a better credit.
When you slipping, no cap.
anything can happen.
Shit back, nigga. Y'all know what shit this is, Mr. Snow Gerby.
Now, I ain't gonna count. Now, I ain't never understood why they take it and then they go straight to the internet to try to embarrass the rapper. Like, you just admitted to a crime. But see, I think a lot of these nincompoops, bro, they be thinking that these guys are really like how they rap until they tell on their ass, Pooh Shiesty. Now they like, bro, you fake ass nigga done ratted on me because I robbed him. Nigga, you was a nincompoop.
So I take my hand with my watch on. I stuff it in my pocket, like deep as hell, like to the point to where you can't see my watch. So my hand in my pocket. I'm getting my car back. I'm walking back. As they walking in, one of the dudes that walked in, he stopped like right before me. Like he stopped. I walked right past him, and then, as soon as I get past him, he was like, "Where y'all from, cuz?" Or something. I'm like,
there we go. Where you from, cuz? Where y'all from, cuz? Where y'all from, blood? Hey, they say that something about to happen. Go ahead and either run, get ready to fight or die. I'm being honest with you, man. That's just hot. That's just Cali politics. You know what I'm saying? I want to say LA, but I think it's like that throughout the whole state, bro. Where you from, cuz? Man, they hit you with that, bro. They don't really want to know where you from, gang. That's just a way to get your attention to stall. Man, listen, man. If you ever in California and somebody asks you that, man, keep walking, gang. Keep walking. Keep going. Keep going. Matter of fact, nigga, when you hear where you better be getting up out of there. Ain't nothing good coming from that. I promise you that.
no way, like no way.
Facts. Facts.
And then I ain't want to turn around because I'm like, I just want to pause the game and just quit at this point.
Hey, Uncle Juan.
What happened to my chain? I got robbed in LA.
Yeah.
That's what happened to my chain, nigga.
Like you naked, I feel no type of way. Dead homies niggas could keep them chains. I'm finna go.
Hey, they'll get it, bro. They'll
I'm
get
finna
it.
go to Raphael as soon as I touch down. Upgrade.
Learning half of the game and not the whole game. So y'all need to learn from this experience that I went to tonight, because being a rapper is one of the most dangerous jobs in America. And we don't know everything that come with it. But I want to speak on this part right here. Understand this. Everybody don't go. Everybody don't go and everybody ain't going. And I'm one of them people that's not going.
So I was ready to die.
Tonight somebody lost their life for doing something stupid. And I don't know how it happened or what was going on, but I really would like all the young black men around here to learn out there. I want y'all to learn from this experience. And I'm still standing here 10 toes down, all my jewelry and everything that I worked for.
Now, some people value their life more than jewelry and give it up when being robbed.
Yeah.
But you got the other side when people don't and refuse to give up their jewelry, and that leads to death in some cases. You have incidents like Pop Smoke, who died over his jewelry.
Now at 11, we're following breaking news. A rap star on the rise killed during a violent home invasion in the Hollywood Hills this morning. The music world is in shock as police search for the shooter. Welcome to CBS 2 News at 11 and streaming on CBS in Los Angeles. I'm DeMarco Morgan.
And I'm Jasmine Veal in for Suzanne Marquez. Pop Smoke was known by some of the biggest names in the business, like Nicki Minaj and 50 Cent. His murder has stunned fans everywhere.
Everybody's talking about it. Police say suspects broke into his home and shot him.
And rappers like P&B Rock, who faced the same fate and didn't give up his jewelry. This led to his death as well.
At about 1:15 p.m., Southeast Patrol officers responded to the 100 block of Manchester Avenue for a robbery that just occurred. When they arrived, they found a male suffering gunshot wounds, and that male was then transported to the hospital. What occurred was the victim, along with a female witness, were in this area eating at a restaurant when they were approached by at least one suspect who brandished a firearm and demanded property from the victim. The suspect then shot the victim multiple times and removed property and then left the location in a getaway car.
I ain't gonna count though. I believe P&B Rock probably was gonna die anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if he resisted or not, but I believe even if he would have, yeah, I mean, I think that kid who did that to P&B, I think he was gonna kill him anyway, bro. I'm just gonna be straight up. I think he was gonna kill him anyway. Long live P&B though.
In LA, and just recently, another rapper will face the same situation. Now, rapper Lil Yee from San Francisco, and the Fillmore district to be exact, has been buzzing around the Bay Area since around 2016, with songs like Keep It On Me and War Blowing Up getting him attention. Lil Yee has been around for a while and tapped in the music industry, and him being in LA wasn't uncommon. LAPD responded to the Room recording studios on the 4500 block of Melrose Ave around 10 p.m. They discovered little Yee suffering from multiple gunshot wounds to his chest.
We begin this hour with breaking news. One person has been taken to the hospital after a shooting at a music recording studio in Hollywood. It happened last night just after 10 o'clock at the Room Recording Studio on Melrose Avenue. Now, the suspects were reported to have masks on and driving a white Audi. It appears 2 people were taken into custody, though it's unclear if they are the suspects. A motive for the shooting remains under investigation.
Yee was taken to a hospital while police searched for the shooter. The shooter forced his way into the recording studio and demanded Yee give up his watch, which Yee refused. Then he was shot multiple times. Then his watch was stolen. Detectives are still looking for the perpetrator.
Man.
Police believe that Little Yee was set up by another rapper. The shooter was reportedly a black male around the age of 25 who wore a mask and was driving a white Audi. He fled the scene before police came. Now, Yee is in critical condition, but is expected to survive. But not giving up your jury can lead to this, or even death. And that leads us to another situation that just happened. An 18-year-old man was found dead after 4 men tried to rob him in South Central for his jury. The 4 suspects approached the victim and demanded his property, but he refused to give it to him. According to the police, that's when one of the suspects shot him. After the shooting, the suspects got in the car and they drove away.
A man is dead after 4 other men tried to rob him in South LA today. This happened on Florence and Western Avenues near the Burger Palace. The 18-year-old victim refused to give up what they wanted, and was shot by one of the suspects. Those suspects then got away in a car. The victim later pronounced dead at a local hospital. Police say this does not appear to be gang-related.
Now, there's multiple ways all these situations could have been prevented, like everyone being more aware of their surroundings and being more on point when they link with people or being outside in general. And for celebrities, hire security or have your crew on point and doing their job. Or just don't wear jewelry or just give up your shit. Materialistic things ain't worth your life. How you gonna wear it if you dead? This will conclude this episode.
Gang, that's a fact though. Materialistic things are not worth your life, bro. How you gonna wear it if you dead, bro? You know what I mean? When you think about that, gang, I ain't gonna cap. That says a lot though. Straight up. But anyway though, mob, hey man, appreciate y'all for watching, man. Hopefully you guys can take something from this, man. And what I kind of took from it is that the whole checking in process with Kelly. The whole check-in process with Kelly is this right here, bro. Check in, nigga. If you got to go to LA, if you got to go to California, check in, bro. Or just stay out of the trenches, find you somewhere else to go. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. Me and my lady went, bro, and I was terrified every time, bro. Every single time that that we left our hotel, bro. I was like, oh man, like this is just like it's just a crazy vibe that you get from like being in LA. And I'm saying LA because I've never been anywhere but LA. Like, it's a crazy vibe that you get just from being in Los Angeles, California, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, man. So protect yourself, bro. Protect yourself or just don't go. That's the thing. As a tourist, as a rapper, bro, you don't have to go to Cali. You don't have to go to Roscoe's. You don't have to go to any of these places, bro. You choose to go to these places. So make sure you have the proper security, bro. Make sure, bro. Just make sure, gang. That's all I'm saying. Be safe, bro. Be safe. Rappers, tourists, whatever. Be safe. Mod life or no life. Mod with no way. Now we come out to him. We get out the mud every single day. I love y'all. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next video, folks. Let's get it. Dang. You know we got the streets, nigga. We got the trap, too. I say my trap doing numbers. I just bust another jewel. Got a player around the corner. Hey. I say my trap doing numbers like that 05 summer. Got a quarter pound on me. Hey, the trap doing numbers.